right. Has Christmas come early? As the entire crypto market trends green for the 2.5 day in a row, people are asking the question, is this reversal sustainable? Or is this just a little bounce on our way back down even lower into obscurity? Today, all this and more here at Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on crypto every day. My name's Austin, and like always, let's start with a live look at where we stand in the crypto market. And the agenda for today's video is going to be to answer the question, end of December bull run? Question mark. Is this something that we even want, or are we looking for more, or do we prefer more steady, sustainable growth? But assuming that a rally is what we really want, what are the metrics that I'm looking at to determine if the market is indeed trending in that rally direction? So let's get into it. Right now, the total market cap sits at $122 billion. We're up about 20% from where we were about 2.5 days ago, which is incredible because we've been going steadily down for the last several weeks. And this got as high as 125, I would say, late last night. It seems that we're leveling off right now, but time will tell. We'll keep you updated on this channel. And just to put this in perspective, the last time we saw a market cap of 122, not counting, a couple months ago, but when we were on our way up, the last time we saw this was sort of in between end of July and beginning of September. We rallied up and we hit the incredible yearly all-time high of 122. Seems that we might be heading there, past there again. Let's keep going. Bitcoin dominance is, where are we? Bitcoin dominance is back down. We're at 53.7. It was 54, 55 a few days ago. And check this out. If we look at the top 10, Bitcoin up 6%. Bitcoin has rallied up over 14%, I believe, definitely over 10 in the last 2 days, now up 6. And the big winner in the top 10 today is Bitcoin Cash, up almost 30%. Wow, outrageous. Tron up 12%, that comes in number 2. And pretty much the majority of things are in the green today. Now, are we trending towards a Christmas bull run? Here is what I'm looking for. And me personally, I hope we aren't. I hope we see some steady, healthier, more sustainable growth. Who knows? The market's so young like this. Who knows where we'll go? But I tend to think this is more of just a little pump before we dump even lower. Maybe we have some sideways movement for a couple weeks and months. But the two things that I look for if we are indeed having a Christmas bull run is, number one, I think we need a catalyst. And in the past, we've talked about ETFs, bakkt, last year was futures, whatever it is, there's always usually some sort of catalyst. And something that I think is fairly obvious in cryptocurrency is there's a whole lot of insider trading. Right before a coin maybe gets added to Coinbase or some huge announcement comes out about a coin, you usually see that coin pump a little bit the day before. Before a lot of times after the news actually comes out, it's sold off. So just because we're pumping, point is, just because we're pumping right now and there's no quote unquote catalyst, piece of news that would warrant this little pump, it doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means that it could come in the next few days, which is something I'll be watching out for on this channel. I will definitely clue you in if anything happens, but we haven't really heard anything right now, so I'm thinking not. The second thing that I look for is volume, because if a coin doesn't have volume, then I don't expect there to be a lot of positive movement towards that coin. For example, let's check out the daily volume. Right now, the daily volume for Bitcoin is around 6 billion. Relatively low, but I think let's check out this is Bitcoin over the last 2 years. We saw the lowest, I'm talking this year, the lowest volume we saw for Bitcoin was when we were just sort of stagnant for those several weeks in September and October. the volume was as low as, let's see, 3 billion. Yeah, 3 to 4 billion, which is really the lowest and most depressing that we've seen that volume all year. It does give me a little positive sign that the volume is picking up with Bitcoin. We're up to 6 billion. Still very low in the grand scheme of things, but volume is something that I'll be watching out for to be able to tell if this is sustainable growth. And by the way, I'm not the smartest guy here. I'm just a cryptocurrency enthusiast. So if you have a comment down below what you think, let the community know. We can all learn from each other. That's why I love chatting you guys up in the comments. But speaking on that volume, and this is before we get to the big Coinbase news that I do want to clue you in with, before we get to volume, something that I just want to note is some of the coins with the most daily volume, it's not XRP, even though they're number 2. It's actually Ethereum and EOS. Ethereum has $2 billion in daily volume. EOS has 1, compared to less than 800 million for XRP, and even less for some of these top 10 coins. So when you ask me in the comments, is Ethereum gone forever? Is it dead? I don't think it is. I think Ethereum and EOS have just as much chance. Not as much as XRP at this moment, but in the grand scheme of things, Ethereum and EOS, because of their volume, they have just as much chance, to me, on being a main contender for the flippening of Bitcoin. That's me. Again, let me know what you think. Volume and a big catalyst movement are what I'm looking for. And let's get to the news. The biggest piece of news, and this is how I want to end today's video, is Coinbase Pro adds 4 Ethereum tokens, including DAI or DAI. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'll clue you in on all these 4 coins and what they are. The 4 coins, and by the way, this is just on Coinbase Pro at the moment. Usually that means within the next 7 to 14 days, I think they might be added on Coinbase, looking back at how Coinbase usually does it. But the 4 coins, they're not in the top 10, which to me would make the most sense. Like, why don't you add Stellar or EOS or, I would say Tron. It looks like Coinbase does tend to go more towards the, Eastern, Western coins. They don't handle a lot of those Asian coins, but Monero, whatever it is, it's not top 10 coins. It's DAI, it's Golem, it's Maker, and it's Zilliqa. And it's crazy to me because, first off, Zilliqa does, and let's check out these coins. DAI ranked number 68, Maker ranked 21. Wow, Maker is higher than I thought. Maker having a huge rally from this Coinbase news. Zilliqa, same thing. It's having just as much rally as any other coin, ranked number 37, and Golem ranked number 59. Now, we've done deep dives on Golem in the past. Golem is a coin that you can share processing power on your computer, and these are just nutshell descriptions on what these are. But we really haven't heard a lot of news out of Golem this year, and they're still ranked very high. They're one of the coins they've been here a couple of years, I believe. Since the end of 2016. And while I do like what Golem is about, it's tough to tell if they will be a contender in years to come because, again, we're not hearing the news that we used to hear out of the project. Regardless, right now they're on Coinbase Pro. Zilliqa, it's surprising to me because I like Zilliqa. Let me say that. Sharding and being a more scalable solution to Ethereum, which a lot of coins are doing, but Zilliqa more specifically is utilizing sharding. The thing is, their mainnet keeps being pushed. It was finally pushed, I should say it was again pushed till January of 2019, next year, so less than a month. Hopefully this is a sign that Zilliqa's mainnet will finally get out and we can see the sharding take place. And again, sharding is just, for the lack of a better word, offering a more scalable solution to Ethereum. And the last 2 coins, Maker and DAI, please tell me in the comments if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I know you will. But it's sort of shocking to me. DAI, it's a stable coin. It's an Ethereum-based stable coin, which is why, it's staying at $1. And this is the first stable coin that Coinbase is putting on. And Maker, smart contract platform, I'm thinking about doing a deep dive on Maker Let me know in the comments if you want to know more, because me personally, I only know the basics, and I want to know more, and I'm going to share that with you if you guys care. But either way, I wanted to clue you in on the news. The last thing that I want to share with you, why were these coins added? And the answer is, it was hard. It was hard for me to find that information. I think it's fairly obvious that since these coins are not in the top 10, not even in the top 20, these coins, the people at Coinbase have some invested interest in these coins, because they really didn't give an example or a reason that they would choose these random ones rather than some coins that actually have their mainnets out. So I'm going to do a lot of digging and find if I can find some articles on, some insider, not trading, but insider investments in these coins. So if you have any links, let me know. I'd love to make a video about it. Anyway, team, that's the video for today. Hopefully short and sweet, as more news unfolds in this very volatile December. We'll keep you updated. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.